What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Trip and we back with another Pittsburgh Pirates franchise video. So I did sim a little bit. We are deeper in the season. I think last time we finished up with who did we finish up with? St. Louis here in July. So I simmed August. August did not go too hot, but we are in first place finally. Uh, 2 games ahead of the Cardinals. This is a crucial series. As you guys see, though, Paul Skeens is off to a rough start to his rookie campaign. Mitch Keller pitched very excellent in the first game for us. We got to carry that over. We really need a sweep. If we can sweep, we can most likely win the division. We need a sweep. We have Paul Skeens versus Sonny Gray, then Bailey Ober versus Steven Matz, who we absolutely destroyed earlier on in the season, and then Alek Manoah versus Kyle Gibson. I want you guys to notice something with Alek Manoah. His ERA is down to 5.79. At one point, his ERA was in the sevens. I told y'all I was going to believe in him. I think he's going to be very good for us as like the 5 starter. But let's stop all the talking. Let's get into this huge series. Paul Skeens, Sonny Gray. I'll see y'all at the ballpark. Welcome in. We are here in St. Louis. Sonny Gray getting the ball against the Pittsburgh Pirates with a 3.74 ERA. Made the All-Star team this year. He has been great all year for St. Louis. The Pirates have to get hot as both of these teams are looking and battling for that NL Central Division title. Jared Triolo steps in, has a career high in RBIs already this year, with 2 months left in the season as he takes that slurve on the inside part of the plate. 286 average for Triolo, a breakout season for him. Got the contract extension from the Pirates as he's going to ground out here to second base. 1 out in the top of the first. Pirates go down with 1. Andrew McCutchen is going to get the start in center field as Brian Hayes and Esteury Ruiz get the night off. Normal lineup with that. Connor Joe getting in there at third base. Robbie Grossman making his Pirates debut today as he was the 28th player selected for the September call-ups. Andrew McCutchen is in here at the 2 hole today. He's been very successful this year, defying Father Time as he has a 277 average. He takes a cut. He's going to ground out the short. Mason Wynn is going to make the throw with his strong arm to get Kutch out. Brian Reynolds steps in with a career high this year already in home runs with 27. He takes a 4-seam up and away. Brian Reynolds has been the MVP for the Pirates this year. Some say he should even be in the MVP candidate race, but he's going to roll out right there to third base as we will see Paul Skeens in the Pittsburgh Pirates in the bottom of the first. Paul Skeens, the rookie, he's been getting hit a little bit as he's been up here in the majors. A great first start, but it went a little downhill after that. He looks to get back on track today against the Cardinals. As you see on the bottom ticker, the Pirates have a 2-game lead over the Cardinals going into the series with 2 weeks left in the season. The future of both organizations. Here's Paul Skeens' 0-2 pitch. The fastball sets him down. Jordan Walker slams the bat in frustration as he goes down on 3 pitches to Paul Skeens. Brendan Donovan getting the start at second base today. Steps in on the plate and takes the 100-mile-an-hour fastball on the outer part of the plate. Indy Rodriguez gives the signal on the pitch comm. Change up down and away as it is fouled off. What will they go to here? Here's Schemes with the outer fastball. Catches the outside of the plate. Second strikeout. 2 up, 2 down, 2 Ks. Nolan Arenado, the future Hall of Famer, the definition of a gold glove, has won it every year except for last year. The 5-time Silver Slugger winner. He looks like he could be on pace to win one again this year. Paul Schemes, fastball over the middle. Nolan Arenado just did not see it as it sits there at 100. And Paul Schemes goes 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. O'Neal Cruz with a career high in homers this year gets moved up to the cleanup spot after a hot streak. He takes a hit. He's going to take a cut. He hit that very high in the air. If he lines it out just a little bit, that ball might be going all the way to Atlanta. Jack Sawinski, another guy with another career year. 284 hitter, 26 bombs. He has never even touched Jerry Hillsdale behind the plate. We know the luck that the Pirates have had with umpires. Hopefully Jerry will be good for them tonight. Sonny Gray with the 1-1 pitch. As Jack Sawinski is going to single for a base hit. Connor Joe getting the start at third base tonight. Mr. Reliable for the Pittsburgh Pirates. As Connor Joe takes that for 2-1. Jack Sawinski gets another lead. He's getting a little big of a lead. That's going to be a line out to Jordan Walker. Connor Joe put some great wood on that. Pause. 2 outs. Runner on first. What can Brent Rooker do? The 2023 All-Star for the Pittsburgh Pirates, who was a member of the Oakland Athletics at the time, but is still an All-Star. Brent Rooker looks to put that power into use in this series against the Cardinals, as they will need it. That's a foul ball, but that is what he's looking for. He just needs to straighten it out. The power numbers have been a little down for Brent Rooker this year. But that's going to be a base hit. That'll do the job. The runners are going to advance. The base running aggressiveness from the Pittsburgh Pirates strikes again. A beautiful night here in St. Louis for some beautiful playoff environment baseball. Robbie Grossman making his debut for the Pittsburgh Pirates. A guy who signed mid-season, who was sitting at home, goes to the minor leagues and absolutely lights it on fire. He's down 0-2 early. Robbie Grossman making his return. 0-2 pitch. Is gonna catch the inside part of the plate. Not a great start for Robbie Grossman as we leave 2 runners stranded. Wilson Contreras leading off the inning. Paul Schemes looking dominant here early for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Wilson Contreras takes a first pitch swing as Kutch is going to catch it for the first out. Paul Goldschmidt, the future Hall of Famer, he's also defying father time. Many of these older guys this year are starting to catch up. Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt, Andrew McCutchen, all of these guys have looked so great at the age of 36 and above. All 3 of them look great. Look like they have many years left in the tank. Connor Joe is going to knock it down. Can he get Goldschmidt, though? He cannot. That will be a base hit for Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Schemes gives up his first hit. Ezekiel Tovar, who was traded from the Colorado Rockies to the St. Louis Cardinals. His first NL Central battle with the Pittsburgh Pirates. The runner goes. That's going to defeat the double play. but they get the out at first for out number 2. Ezekiel Tovar was a guy that the Pittsburgh Pirates looked into, but could just not find the right trade that will work out for both sides. So he goes to the rival Cardinals as he joins forces with the guy that is up to the plate right now, Mason Wynn, the future of the St. Louis Cardinals. The guy who can throw 100 across the infield, gets to the guy who can throw 100 from the mound. Paul Skeens is going to continue to struggle as Mason Wynn is going to get in at second as he uses his speed to crank out an RBI double. The St. Louis Cardinals fans are getting energized early. A bad look for Paul Skeens early as he is down 1-0. A first pitch hack from Chase Davis. Will Brian Reynolds get there? He dives. He misses. That dive looks like it could have hurt. But Brian Reynolds is an OG. As Connor Joe is going to field the ground ball. He's going to get the final out of the inning. But not before the St. Louis Cardinals and Mason Wynn strike first here in this crucial series. Cards up 1-0. Indy Rodriguez, who is holding an 8-game hitting streak, has been great all year. Forced Jason DeLay to be sent down to AAA to open the roster spot. The Pirates, who if they can get a sweep, they can pretty much end the NL Central race. Indy Rodriguez down 1-2. He's going to pop it up in foul ground. Nolan Arenado makes an insane diving catch to rob Indy Rodriguez of any chance of hope. The Cardinals are off to a hot start. This is looking bad early for the Pirates. Great plays, great energy here at Busch Stadium. Jared Triolo, who excels at hitting at that first pitch, 104 off the bat, but it goes foul. He went 1 for 4 in the first. He went 1 for 3, in the first game of the series with an RBI single. The second round pick in 2019 is gonna ground to Nolan Arenado, which is always a for sure out. Andrew McCutchen, the vet, Captain Pittsburgh. He has lived up to that name this season. Basically, putting the Pittsburgh Pirates in a new era. Is that going to get down? It is not. Some ugly swings early from the Pirates. Dylan Carlson up against Paul Skeens, who has given up 1 run already. He's going to clip it right on the edge. 7 triples this year for the speedy Dylan Carlson. He looks to add to that number in this series. Triples are game-defining moments. They are moments that you live for. As Connor Joe is going to make the front-handed play and a spin. Connor Joe, quit flexing on him. Jordan Walker steps into the plate. Paul Skeens looking still confident as he pumps 101 off the plate. Paul Skeens does not like being hit around as he breaks a bat of Jordan Walker. Go ahead, tell him to send another one because Paul Skeens is going to be doing that for many years to come. Paul Skeens toes the rubber as Brendan Donovan, but Andrew McCutchen is going to rob him of a gap double, as it looks like all the momentum right now is in St. Louis's corner. They need some more competitive at-bats, as my partner is saying in the background. Brian Reynolds! He says, fuck you. He's going to shit on it himself. Sonny Gray. I apologize. The anger came out a little bit. Brian Reynolds with his 28th home run. Can he get to 30? I believe he will. Big power year for Brian Reynolds, as I hope some power is going through that so we can go back-to-back as the footage from the show drone shows the absolute dick shot from Brian Reynolds. 424 makes the Cardinal fans sit down. O'Neal Cruz, with those bright red batting gloves, steps in as he swings at the first pitch. Like Ronald Acuna, uses the tertiary color. Not a word you would think you would hear at a baseball game. But what the hell? O'Neal Cruz off the wall. He's going to stay for a double. Uses those bright red gloves, which is the tertiary color, which means it is the third color for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and he swags it out as he hits that ball off the wall. That ball was 101 miles per hour off of the bat as the speedy O'Neal Cruz gets a pickoff attempt from Sonny Gray. As of right now, due to Jared Triolo being 0 for 2, can Jack Sawinski keep that lead? Oh, he's gonna strike out. That's a big strikeout for Sonny Gray as O'Neal Cruz did not steal. Will we see it against Connor Joe here? With no open throwing lane for the catcher, Connor Joe is going to take a first pitch cut, which will result in a tag from O'Neal Cruz, which is going to result in him being safe. This is a playoff atmosphere tonight. This is a huge game. 1-1, top of the fourth. The power bat, Brent Rooker, steps into the plate as he's going to swing and foul off the first pitch. A big spot early here for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Can Rooker capitalize here? He's going to foul off another sinker. He's just going to foul it off until he can get a great pitch. The 3-2 is going to be a walk. A great at-bat from Brent Rooker. Not great numbers, but can he turn the tide here? As Robbie Grossman puts a hard one on the ground, but it's going to be out. Mason Wynn makes the play. Brian Reynolds with a solo dick shot that's going to even it up here in this crucial series. Nolan Arenado steps in. Paul Skeens toes the rubber. That's a first pitch strike on the slider. I would love to see Paul Skeens use a lot more other pitches, especially incorporating that slider, as he has been hit around early with that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
But we will take it because Paul Skeens is a competitor and he's a dog. He wants to strike out, but he's not going to get it. Nolan Arenado is going to have a double unless Jack Sawinski has something to say about it, but he doesn't. It will be cut off. A double for Nolan Arenado. Those Cardinals have been looking forward to this fastball. They're going to get it, and that's going to result in no tag from Nolan Arenado. 1 out here in the 4th inning. These are the moments we drafted Paul Skeens for. Can he get out? Another borderline strike not called. Looks like we're not going to get those tonight on the outer part of the plate. Jack Sawinski looks to make a play in foul ground. He is. No tag from Nolan Arenado. That is 2 big outs from Paul Skeens, but he somehow fouls it off. The cutter gets thrown as Kutch will end the inning. Tied 1-1 as we go to the top of the 5th. Has made his way and has made his statement in the MLB with a career year as a bench player, as a platoon player with Henry Davis. He's going to be out right there as Jared Triolo will step in and hope to turn around today's woes. But Jared Triolo just takes like it's another day in his life. Jared Triolo is going to ground out for the 3rd time to Nolan Arenado as he seems to be just early. Guys did just face Jacob deGrom, so they might be used to the heat, but they are not going to see that from Sonny Gray. They're going to see more finesse. They're going to see more control. As Andrew McCutchen is going to line out to a leaping Brennan Donovan. That's going to end the 5th inning quick for Sonny Gray. Bad for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Mason Wynn steps in, who had the RBI double. Mason Wynn this year, that was his first hit against Paul Skeens. He is now 1 for 6 in his career against Paul Skeens. Jack Sawinski, who has been busy here early, gets another flyout. A strike for Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens has not thrown the cutter a lot, but he's going to throw it right there, and it's going to result in an out. Chase Davis, the World War II veteran, tries to lay down a bunt and pops it up to Paul Skeens as Dylan Carlson is making out with his bat because he is 0 for 5 in the series. But Dylan Carlson, maybe the makeout session works for the bat. Can he straighten it out? He cannot, but O'Neal Cruz is going to make a great play with a stronger arm than Mason Wynn this year. Has come up huge for them. A great year, a breakout year, now a household name. As he is going to put that in the air as the World War I veteran, Chili Gabe Davis is going to make the play. O'Neal Cruz steps in. That bright red just sticks out every time. You love when guys are able to dress up basic uniforms. Oh my God, 108 smooth from Nolan Arenado. Jack Sawinski will step in to try to avoid the 1-2-3 inning. One team needs to make their move here quick. Jack Sawinski hits it off of Sonny Gray's head. Is he okay? Jack Sawinski is safe. Can somebody check on Sonny Gray? He might be concussed. What year is it, Sonny? Oh, shit. He said 1918. He thought he saw Gabe Davis over there in right field, and he thought it was Jackie Robinson. But he is somehow going to stay in the game after taking 100 off of the head. Flaherty doesn't know. He sees 3 different strike zones. Connor Joe is going to swing after he could not see. As he's going to fly out, Sonny Gray is going to finish the inning. We will see Jordan Walker when we return. A very successful pitch early. Will he turn back to the fastball? He will. Connor Joe will get another chance, and he will throw out Mr. Walker at first base. Paul Skeens looking dominant here early. Can Brian Reynolds get there? He will. That's a second out. He threw 3 pitches in that same area. What will he go to try to finish off Nolan Arenado? It's 100. In on the hands to Nolan Arenado. The Pirates are a little early today. He waits back. He grooves one, but it's going to be a fly out to center field. The Pirates are struggling with their timing after facing Jacob deGrom in a grueling series against the Texas Rangers. All he wanted was a chance. He got it, but he is now 0 for 3. Not looking great for him. Jordan Walker makes the fly out catch as we move to Indy Rodriguez. Still a 1-1 tie here in a great battle, in the battle of the NL Central rivals who are battling for first place. First place holds a lot of weight because if they can get first place, that can guarantee a home playoff game for the guys as Indy Rodriguez turns on the sinker. Is he going to try to go to third? No, he's not. That is a double for Indy Rodriguez. That 9-hole hitter getting it done. That is a beautiful swing from Indy Rodriguez off of the show sign in right field. A great swing. That is the future of the Pittsburgh Pirates as Sonny Gray is going to get pulled here. We will see the next pitcher here. It is looking like the Cardinals will turn to Andrew Kittredge, who was very dominant against the Pittsburgh Pirates in an early season series. He has been the guy they turn to in close game situations. 72 games that he has pitched in on the year. Jared Triolo stays in for 1-0, 2 outs. He's gonna single. They're gonna try Gabe Davis. Is he gonna be safe? He will. Jared Triolo coming clutch for the Pittsburgh Pirates as he singles into right. As the Pittsburgh Pirates tried the World War II veteran Gabe Davis or Chili Davis, whatever his name is in right, they try him and they score. Andrew McCutchen is going to ground to short to end the inning, but not before Jared Triolo strikes again. The best white boy since Eminem strikes again for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Paul Skeens has only given up 3 hits here in the game today. It looks like he could be coming to an end, as that is the first out. Paul Goldschmidt stepping back up against Paul Skeens, who has looked very dominant for the Pirates, as he gets another changeup down, but in the zone. Paul Skeens is making a bounce back. Jack Sawinski is going to dive for it, and he's going to miss it. Paul Goldschmidt looking like he might go for 3. He is going to go for 3. That is a huge triple for Paul Goldschmidt. Jack Sawinski thought he had enough space to make a diving play. What will he go to with Ezekiel Tovar? That is a fastball. Will Paul Goldschmidt tag up? He will. We are not going to get a throw. The game is tied at 2-2. Or they turn to Jose Hernandez. A 2.3 ERA this year. A great year for Jose Hernandez. He has been nothing but exceptional out of the bullpen for the Pirates as he goes against Chase Davis. 97 in on the black. 3-2, 2 outs. Runner will be in motion. What will be the pitch? That's a fastball that's going to be hit to Brent Rooker for out number 3, but not before the St. Louis Cardinals tie up the game as we go to the 8th inning. Curves back in. That sinker has been great all day for both teams. What will be the outcome? As he takes a sinker, 3-2. A great leadoff at bat from Brian Reynolds. Can he get on base? The Pirates need it more than anything. Here is the pitch. Brian Reynolds with his second no-doubter of the game. A cock shot. Brian Reynolds using those muscles and sending another one out of here in St. Louis for his 29th on the year. He's looking to join the Dirty 30 Club here in Pittsburgh as the only member. That is a huge bomb from Brian Reynolds as he daps up O'Neal Cruz. The Cardinals fans are shook. The manager is shook. The Pirates are hyped as he just shits on that pitch and sends it to right field. O'Neal Cruz gets the lefty JoJo Romero as he's going to take a first pitch hack and miss at the 96 sinker. O'Neal Cruz, who has really gotten the bat going here late in the season. He's going to get one to first. Will he make it in time? He uses that speed. That's a base hit for O'Neal Cruz. The Pirates are off to a hot start this inning. The StatCast from Google Cloud. Look at O'Neal Cruz just striding so effortlessly as a 4.1 from home to first, 18 miles per hour. That's faster than your grandma's driving. Jack Sawinski steps into the plate. O'Neal Cruz gets his lead. JoJo Romero is going to pick off against left-handed pitching, but he's going to try. O'Neal Cruz is going on Wilson Contreras. He is safe. The only runner today to beat Wilson Contreras to second base. 19.83 miles per hour. There on the StatCast. O'Neal. A 1-2 here to Sawinski. Jack Sawinski's going to put it in the air. Carlson's there. O'Neal Cruz is running. Why would he run? Oh my God, that's a huge out. He thought he could use his speed. But that was a short fly ball, as that was an easy throw for Dylan Carlson. Right on the money to Nolan Arenado. O'Neal Cruz is out. This has been a great game here in St. Louis. Connor Joe is going to go down horribly. He doesn't even make it to first, but Brian Reynolds strikes again for the Pirates. A 3-2 lead for the Pirates going into the bottom of the eighth. But Chapman does stay up in the pen. The 0-2 pitch is going to be a jam shot to Brent Rooker, as that will be the first out in the eighth inning. That barely catches the zone. A great cut by Jordan Walker to even get some wood, as Jose Hernandez is the jam shot king right now as he breaks another bat. Here is the pitch. Brendan Donovan is going to fly out to left. Brian Reynolds with the catch. That will be the end to the eighth inning. Jose Hernandez with a great inning, as the Pirates will come up to the plate with Rooker leading it off. A great at-bat from Brent Rooker. This will be the eighth pitch, as you see on your screen. All the different pitches. Fastball in, fastball low, slider up, circle change. What will be the pitch here? It'll be a slider in and off of the plate. A great at-bat. The ninth pitch here that Brent Rooker will see. He's going to go down swinging on the outer four-seam fastball. A great pitch from Keenan Middleton, as the Pirates are going to turn to the franchise, Ke'Bryan Hayes, who has 19 homers on the year, the best in his career. A big spot here for the Pirates. They turn to the guy they trust the most, Ke'Bryan Hayes, who has been nothing but exceptional since being called up to the Pirates as a young prospect. Off the plate, Keenan Middleton has done a great job at changing speeds against the Pirate hitters here early in the ninth. Ke'Bryan Hayes is going to come off the bench and shoot a single up the middle, as the Pirates have a base runner. They are going to pinch run for Ke'Bryan Hayes and bring in none other than Esteury Ruiz, the speed demon, the National League stolen base leader. He's going to get his lead, as we know he probably will go here. Indy Rodriguez takes a circle change on the outside part of the plate. Esteury Ruiz gets his lead. Will we see him go here? Middleton is not going to pick, as Indy Rodriguez shoots one in the center field. Esteury Ruiz is running to third. They go to the cutoff man, but there's a runner. He is out at second, as Indy Rodriguez thought the ball was going to go to third, so he tried to advance to second. Dylan Carlson goes back to the cutoff man. Mason Wynn and Brendan Donovan team up to get Indy Rodriguez at second, but there is still a runner on third with Jared Triolo up at the plate. Jared Triolo is going to swing. He's going to float one in the right, but it will be caught by the World War II veteran Chase Davis. Here is David Bednar, the all-world closer for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Another exceptional year for him, as he was an NL All-Star, could be a potential reliever of the year award recipient, as he faces Nolan Arenado, who is going to take a cut at the first pitch fastball. David Bednar has been his usual exceptional self for the Pirates. A nasty splitter low. As you see where he sits among the National League leaders, he is in 4th place behind Jeff Hoffman, Evan Phillips, and Devin Williams with 40 saves on the year. Here's the pitch, a 12-6 curveball. Brent Rooker fields it. That's going to be the first out here in the bottom of the 9th. The Pirates need this win. Wilson Contreras, they are going to have to go through the best hitters in this lineup as David Bednar goes with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball on the inside part of the plate. He comes back with the 12-6 on the 0-1 pitch. 0-2 count here early on Wilson Contreras. The splitter gets thrown, but it's fouled off. What will Bednar turn to here? That's a fastball on the inner part of the plate. Gets Contreras swinging and missing. David Bednar 2 up, 2 down. Looking to end this game on a high note for the Pirates as they look for the win, but it will have to go through the all-world first baseman Paul Goldschmidt as he goes back to the fastball on the inner part of the plate. Goldschmidt with a big game today, 2 for 3 with a triple. Not something you see every day from Goldschmidt, but that is a splitter. David Bednar, this is only his 10th pitch as he has been executing highly with strikes. He runs the pitch clock down. That's a fastball in off the plate that barely is missing. Indy Rodriguez is going to dial up something on the pitch comm. The splitter. Connor Joe. It goes to the right of him for a foul ball. 1-2 pitch to Goldie. It's going to be a fastball that catches the outside part of the plate as the Pittsburgh Pirates take a 2-0 series lead over the St. Louis Cardinals. Paul Skeens is hyped as Jose Hernandez is going to get the win with an exceptional relief appearance out of the bullpen. These two NL Central rivals fought all game, but Brian Reynolds is going to be the reason why the Cardinals are going to go home sad with 2 big home runs. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. I'm going to continue these for a little bit. When we come back next, we will go through the last game of the season with the Yankees. We will see where we are at in playoff race wise. I believe this team is going to finish it out and win the NL Central, but we're going to have to get through some big name opponents first. As we have the rest of the Cardinals series, we have the Milwaukee series, and then we will finish off with the Yankees. Then we will get into the postseason. We will get into awards. We will get into free agency, and we will get into the off season. I'm so excited for this franchise. Thank you guys so much for your support. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Excuse me. Y'all have a great day.